Okay, so now we're going to be looking at the cervical spine. This one's huge. And I apologize, the one over here on this side, I have a necklace on in that one. So again, this is my neck, and this is the same x-rays. We looked at the lower lumbar spine and the change, and now we're looking at the neck. So right now I'm just going to go in and I'm going to connect these again. Right about there. So, you see these pictures all the time at a chiropractor's office on this side, which doesn't look very good. However, and was standing up pretty straight. I was in good posture. Again, I was in that what we call external alignment on this one. Well, that doesn't look very good. Sorry about that. So this is the external alignment. This over here is the internal alignment. So let's take a peek here, and I'm going to connect these right there, there, there. So this one obviously has a lot more curve. And that curve was actually, I did not move my neck. So remember, with Correct My Posture, we're only moving the rib cage, raising the sternum up, putting the shoulder blades down into neutral, anchoring them to the rib cage, and then creating neutral pelvis. The spine moves as a reaction to moving those supporting and protective bones that actually connect to the spine and support the spine. So what a huge difference there. And then looking right here, I want you to look at these discs over here. I'm going to point these out here. See if I can blow them up a little bit. So I don't know if any of you have had your spines x-rayed, but you can see on these two I'm developing a little bit of arthritis. That's where the spine starts looking like, it has a little bit, it's kind of a jagged edge right here and here, so it kind of starts lipping over that way. And it gets a little jagged. I always say they kind of look like teeth, all right? But you can see how the space there on that side is really narrow. And then also, you can't really see any shadow between these discs here, so they're pretty close. They're kind of compressed. They're close together. Now, when you get over here on this one, to the right, I have a lot more space. Sorry, remember I got to shrink that down to use my arrows. So we're going to be looking over here where I have a little bit of arthritis. I really wish that necklace wasn't there. And let's blow that up. So look at the difference in that one. So you can really see, let's blow these up, how much more space is actually between the disc. And because I'm developing a little bit of that where the bones kind of start dropping down, you can actually see it on this one right there. So let's blow that up so you can see it. There you go. That still creates more space because when those little bones start touching, that's really tough. And then let's look at this one over here. So that's quite a bit. Let's see, shrink, try to get them about the same size. It's quite a bit of difference in space. Let's raise this one up and raise this one up. So again, that's the difference between using Correct My Posture's internal alignment techniques on both the cervical spine and the lower lumbar spine.